Welcome to the Statistics course. Today we are going to learn how to create pie charts and bar charts for attributes and discrete variables using RCommander. Using the same data as in previous videos, we'll start by making a bar chart for an attribute. In RCommander, go to Graphs. Then Bar Graphs. On the screen you will only see the attributes, not the numerical variables. Select, for example, the variable JobCat. You will obtain the corresponding bar chart, where you can observe the large number of administrative employees in this company compared to the rest of the job categories. We can also create a pie chart for this variable. Go to Graphs. Then Pie Chart. Select the variable JobCat. And this would be the pie chart, where we also observe the high percentage of administrative staff in the company. Now let's create the bar chart for the variable SatisLev. As before, go to Graphs. Then Bar Graphs. And select SatisLev. We get a bar chart similar to the previous one, but with the drawback that in this case the categories are not ordered correctly, since the default alphabetical order does not match the real order. Therefore, we must define the correct order of the categories so that it takes it into account when we use this variable. To do this, go to Data. Then Manage Variables. And select Reorder Factor Levels. Choose the variable SatisLev. Click Yes to modify this vector. And change the order number of each category. Assign 1 to low, 2 to medium and 3 to high. Finish by clicking OK. If we now go again to Graphs, Bar Graphs, and select SatisLev, we see that the chart has been updated and now reflects the correct order of the categories from lowest to highest. For discrete numerical variables, we can obtain their bar chart in a specific section. Go to Graphs. Then Plot Discrete Numeric Variable. And select the variable Children. Under Options, you can choose whether to display absolute or relative frequencies. In this case, we will display relative frequencies by clicking percentages. And this is the resulting chart. It is not the typical bar chart like the previous representations. If we wanted to create a bar chart similar to the earlier ones, we would need to create a new variable, convert it into an attribute, and then create the chart as we did at the beginning. First, go to Data. Then Manage Variables. And select Convert Numeric Variables to Factors. Choose the variable Children. Where it says Factor Levels, select Use Numbers. Where it says New Variable Name, give it a new name so that the original numerical variable is not modified and can still be used for numerical calculations later. For example, we can call it Children Levels. Then click OK. If we click View Dataset, we can check that the variable Children has the same values as the new variable that appears at the end, although in this case we will not use them for numerical calculations but only to distinguish categories. We can again, as at the beginning of the video, go to Graphs. Then Bar Graphs. Select the variable Children Levels. And obtain the bar chart for children, similar to the first ones. We can observe that the employees in this company mostly have 1 or 2 children. If in the graph we go to File, then Save As or Copy, we could later use the chart in any word processor where we want to include it. We hope these videos are useful for you. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.